This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hey, so, we're a video game podcast, and you know how video games oftentimes have subtitles?
Yes.
Yep.
I was thinking Get Played should have its own subtitle.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I
mean,
would love if we could get a new angle on marketing, maybe get our name out there a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just this year we got Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, which has a subtitle, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Donkey Kong, Bonanza.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Get Played, Matt's Quest.
Fuck, that's really good.
That's pretty good.
In a lot of ways, it is Matt's Quest.
I'm trying my fucking best over here.
Yeah.
It does
I'm not
feel,
always succeeding.
and I like how it, puts you to the forefront of if we think of the show as something Matt's having to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
If I had one knock against it, and maybe this is me being humble, it's that it's not really just my quest. I do think about this as a 3-person endeavor.
Okay.
I don't want to be necessarily the star or the face of it.
That's nice of you, Matt, and that's
Very kind.
appropriately humble. And that actually brings me to my pitch. Get Played, The Dawn of Matt.
Okay. I mean, I think to many, this is probably a lot of people's first encounter with me. I'm not known from something else.
Okay.
This is probably the thing that I'm most known for.
Again, I think you're being pretty humble. A lot of people love your Comedy Bang Bang appearances. For
All
one.
right. All right. So then maybe not that. Maybe I've got one. Get Played, Last Matt Standing.
That's really good.
That's actually, yeah, I mean, look, all of these are really, really good. I guess the thing that I would be maybe concerned about is then carrying the weight of all Matts on my shoulders. Since I'm the last one, I have to be sort of the best by default, which is kind of a lot of pressure.
Okay.
How about Get Played, Matt's Agony?
Now, so far, I will say of the ones that have been pitched, this one concerns me the most because it sounds like I'm going to have a hard time. And I'm not really trying to have a hard time.
I mean, but, to be honest, in some episodes, maybe you are having a hard time.
I'd say in most
Not
of
always.
them, I'm probably having a hard time.
Okay. Well, I'm worried because
We're trying here, Matt.
No, I appreciate it. It's, and isn't it something? I'm shooting down a bunch of ideas. I'm not offering any myself.
Yeah,
that's fair.
But it's
That's
fine.
fair.
It's
okay. It's
part
okay.
of collaboration.
Yeah. How about Get Played? No, that sucks.
No, say what? No, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
The 3 friends that talk. Oh, it sucks.
Get Played, the 3 friends that talk. How about just inspiring something here? Get Played, the 2 friends and also Matt.
Wait, okay. Well, now that's sort of, none of them have been rude so far. This one's rude. This one sort of.
Well, you're included in it. You're kind of spotlighted.
Get Played, Matt's mad.
Mad Matt, kind of good.
Oh, Matt is good.
Matt's mad.
Mad Matt's mad.
How about Matt Played?
Matt Played is really good.
That sucks.
Colon.
That sucks to hear.
Matt Played.
That's tough.
Get.
I think we got it. We are mysterious yet evocative and add unnecessary colons as we select our Triforce of game titles this week on Matt Played, Get.
Welcome to Get Played, your one-stop show for good games, bad games, and every game in between. It's time to get played. I'm your host, Heather Anne Campbell, along with my fellow host, Tiger Wiger.
That's me, Tiger Wiger, along with our third host, Matt Apodaca.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the premier video game podcast, where this week we are talking about names.
That's right.
Titles. The phrases that are uttered by an executive committee when they are describing the game that you are going to play.
The title of our very show has changed over the years.
That's
right.
true.
It was How Did This Get Played?
And then before that, it was, can you believe how did this get played?
That's right.
And over time, it's been simplified. We Sean Parkered it down to just Get Played. That's the core essence of the brand.
That's right. And let me tell you something. We're going to do a couple other things like Sean Parker, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to start Napster and then Spotify, and just everyone's gonna be mad at us all the time.
Okay.
Hook up with some college girls.
yeah. I mean, if it happens, it happens.
That
Seems all right.
I would be fine with us starting. Like, I know there's been a lot of dunking on starting brands that are adjacent to podcasts over the last few weeks, but let me tell you, if you guys want to go on, like, to start a file sharing service or a subscription based skateboarding company.
Yeah.
Or a, if you want to do like a flavor, like a powder that you add to cola to make it a flavor.
That could be interesting to me because we all love drinks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big beverage guy. I got 2 beverages by my side right now, as do you, Matt. I mean,
you're also making very intense fists. Are you all right?
I'm riled up.
He's practicing for holding 2 drinks.
I'm glad he's practicing.
Yeah.
I'm all for us attaching our name, either the name of the podcast or names individually or both, to some sort of product, no matter how much of a scam it is, because we're in a world beyond consequences.
Yeah.
There's only upside now.
Yeah.
If you can make a little bit of extra money, it might as well.
Scam planet. Scam planet.
What if we did like cool sunglasses?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for cool sunglasses.
That'd be cool. I mean, because like, what's the harm in that? You have a pair of like Get Played branded sunglasses.
I'll take
and they're
them.
Cool, and like that's just you just have them. That's okay.
Can we just from shits and giggles? Can we say that they are blue blocking sunglasses and also make them extremely dark?
Yeah.
So that it opens up your pupil really big, but they're not blue blocking, and it just lets us lots of blue light.
There's more in. Yeah, that seems all right. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We also do have actual merch you can buy.
We do.
That's actually good. kinshipgoods.com/getplayed, baby.
We do. But let me pitch it again.
Yeah.
It's a powder.
Yeah.
So let's say you're at the store and you're like,
Any powder, I'm in.
It's like, oh, I want a Coke. I want a cherry Coke, but there's no cherry Coke here. I'll pull out my cherry powder and I add it to Coca-Cola and makes it taste exactly like a cherry Coke.
Okay, so it enhances plain sodas to add some sort of flavor burst.
Previously, the plain soda simply undrinkable.
Yeah.
It needs to be cherry.
Well, no, like if you imagine you carry around a variety pack in your pocket, right? Or you get like a fold out little kit of like element packets. Like those little or single serve honeys, right? So you've got a few in your pocket, or if you're a lady, you got it in your purse, because we aren't allowed to have pockets in our pants.
No.
And it's like you go to the store and it's like, oh, they've got root beer, but you know what I've got in my pocket?
Yeah.
So I've got vanilla.
Okay.
So I could add vanilla to this and make a vanilla root beer.
That's pretty good.
And sorry to interrupt.
No, please.
My favorite flavor of Coca-Cola that is no longer available is Oreo cookies and cream Coca-Cola, which was fucking phenomenal.
God. I remember liking it, but the fact that it's your favorite is, to put it as kindly as I can, deranged.
It's the best flavor there's ever been. So what if you have like a cookies and cream packet and it's like, oh, I could add this to root beer? That would be delicious.
Yeah.
I could add this to cream soda. I could add this to Coca-Cola.
Have you ever done the Coke freestyle machine?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't have Oreo.
Of course it doesn't have Oreo.
Yeah, I've also turned on a light switch. What are we asking here?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking you. Because I mean, I know that you're getting you're like wheezing the juice Pauly Shore style under that fucker and getting every combination you could possibly get. But I'm just saying, you have access to a bunch of variety. Like not to say that we shouldn't do this powder. The freestyle machine kind of eats our lunch, unfortunately. I think on the.
But how often are you at a freestyle machine? I'm more often at a grocery store.
Yeah, it's good. It's an interesting point.
By this measure, I think that Doritos powder should be sold in packets.
That's really good, actually. No, Doritos powder.
Like put it on your popcorn. Doritos flavored popcorn.
Put it on your popcorn. Bake a chicken.
Bake a chicken. Put a fucking Doritos powder on it.
Put some
holy shit,
Cool Ranch flavor on the outside of raw chicken.
I think, and this is going to be a long walk, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what a tuna melt is? It's tuna and cheese, right?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Horrid.
What?
It's a horrid combination to me. Never had it before. Can't speak to it. The idea of fish and cheese, to me, is brutal.
You've never had a fish, or like a fillet of fish sandwich?
The Fish Delight, you mean?
Yeah. It has cheese on it.
Yeah, no, I've never had that.
Wow.
And I think, and here's what I'm gonna say, and you can fill in the blanks however you want. I think anyone whose favorite sandwich it is disgusting and shouldn't be the president.
I mean, that last part kind of made subtext text there.
That's my favorite McDonald's
What?
sandwich.
No!
Hey!
Ranch, I'm sorry.
You can't be
I'll
president.
no longer be writing you in.
I think I get your repulsion because on paper, yes, fish plus cheese sounds gross. I have had it in certain combinations, and I really don't like a lobster mac and cheese. I don't feel like that
Not
works.
for me. Not for me.
But a tuna melt, weirdly, it all kind of comes together.
So on that note,
Yes,
Doritos powder on tuna fish sandwich, probably incredible.
could be good.
Because how often you have a tuna fish sandwich, you have a little Dorito next to it, and you're eating them basically at the same time. It's a good combo.
Yeah, that's me at Jersey Mike's. But are you having it? Are you talking like the Doritos nacho cheese, or are you talking like a Cool Ranch?
I'm talking about Doritos nacho cheese,
Okay.
but assuming that it comes in a powder form, you could have like the spicy Thai. You could have all of the different flavors of Doritos.
The salsa
Right.
verde, the taco.
Sure.
And in powdered form, you carry it around in little packets and you shake it on stuff. That is a Get Played presents Doritos powder.
I'm in.
I just feel like maybe my only issue is Doritos is going to be like, we don't get anything out of this.
Yeah, this is
You're not really an ad for us.
us attaching Doritos to your brand is way better for you.
Yeah, we can just do this.
It might
we don't need to
confuse
cut
and
you
upset
in.
people on our
Right.
end, actually.
Well, then maybe because they clearly haven't done it, even though they've been a brand for forever. This is what we do. Everyone knows it's Doritos powder, but it's just called make your food get played or something. That's a terrible pitch, but it's like, you
it's
level up your food.
Get seasoned.
Yeah.
Get seasoned.
And yeah, it's like the equivalent of, when you get the Dr. Pepper ripoff that's called like Dr. Star or Dr. A+. It's like, it's clearly a pepper soda, but it's not the real thing. You come up with a clearable approximation of nacho cheese.
Yeah.
This is what we should be doing. We should just be doing rip-off sodas. What are we doing? People buy Dr. Star.
I think
Watermelon Sprite.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That sounds fucking good.
Let me tell you guys, I hate watermelon, and I know that that's a good combo.
And see, this is why I'm glad Heather's on board, because she's not just pitching for her own self-interest. No. She's pitching flavors that everyone's going to like.
Yeah.
They must have cucumber Sprite overseas, right? I'm sure that's been done.
They've got Sprite plus P now.
Sprite plus P?
Yeah. Haven't you seen the ads? Or maybe that's the one near my house, is that somebody has crossed out the T and just wrote P.
It's a good joke. Wish I thought of it.
I'm fucking furious. Because it looks like piss.
It does.
Sprite plus T is pretty good.
I was a little bummed that it wasn't caffeinated.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a letdown. Although, how much caffeine do I need?
I mean,
days?
not any, but can you imagine?
I know.
You're nice and refreshed from a Sprite, and then you got a little zip because you got a little caffeine, baby.
That would be a little bit of a differentiator for it because it's all the Sprites are caffeine free.
Yeah.
So if hey, there's one Sprite varietal that's got a little bit of a caffeine kick, that would be nice.
I got this to say maybe about Sprite, and maybe this is gonna be controversial. I don't know. I think all the Sprites are good.
All the Sprites are good.
I kind of think maybe all the Sprites are good.
Watermelon Sprite.
That
Watermelon
sounds
good. I mean,
Think of a flavor of Sprite.
I'm trying to think of a bad one, and I'm thinking
Sprite.
That's a little tougher.
Banana Sprite.
Because you don't really get refreshed from banana.
Yeah, how many banana beverages are there? I guess you can have like a banana in a smoothie.
Yeah, it's kind of a thicker drink.
In Japan, they got banana milk at the 7-Eleven, and it is so fucking good. It's insane.
No, that sounds good.
Milk is thick, though. And you're not getting refreshed from milk.
Refreshing banana Sprite.
Something about it sounds colder.
Yeah, it does.
Because banana, Oh my God.
Ice
We
cold.
can't go down this road. I was about to say banana is colder than milk. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
This is a video game podcast.
We're just in trouble. And it's
We've
like
lost our way.
Banana is colder than milk?
But you kind of agree, right?
No, what? What are you talking about?
Banana's definitely warmer than milk.
Bananas I'm having room temp.
But
Are you
as a
keeping your bananas
flavor,
in
as
the
a
freezer?
flavor.
As a flavor.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I kind of get what you're saying. And
Yeah.
the same, like kind of like like talking about like the temperature of light almost. Like
Yes.
cooler light versus a warmer light. It's like
Yes.
kind of a cooler flavor.
Yeah.
I get that idea.
Okay, thank
Because
God.
milk is a warm flavor. Like plain milk is a warm flavor.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Strawberry is a cold flavor. Banana is slightly colder than milk.
And just to remind the audience, today's topic is Triforce of titles. So if you thought we lost it,
we know exactly where we're headed.
That's right.
And it's straight for the wall in a terrible wreck.
Running full speed.
RC, our producer Rochelle Chen Ranch. You're talking drinks. I feel like you mentioned one that you're a fan of earlier. I mean, were we talking about previous before the pod started? Something you were sipping on? I know you like the Mojito, which is the Spindrift flavor.
Yeah, and then we were talking about the guava, the Island Punch
The
flavor.
Island
Yes,
Punch
Island Punch
Spindrift.
flavor Spindrift. That's a lot of fun.
Look, I'm not gonna say more about it. Spindrift, if you're listening, we'll do the ads. We'll do them.
What's a spindrift?
Spindrift. I mean, it's the delicious, refreshing, sparkling water with.
Oh, is that thing over there? I've
Yeah,
had
Yeah,
that.
it's like a LaCroix with a little, but it's actually got fruit juice
It's
in
got
it.
fruit juice in it. It's
Juice.
really good. But this one, the Island Punch one, is. I've been calling it the summer drink,
Okay.
and I think it's the summer drink.
It might be the summer drink. Ranch, your initials RC. It's there's an RC Cola, Royal Crown Cola. Have you ever had that?
I've never had it, but I have heard of it.
I'm so glad we finally got to this. Has Ranch ever had RC?
Initials are RC. Have you had RC Cola? It's a
Yeah.
natural question.
Yeah, if there was an HC cola, I'd try it.
There should be. It could be. It could be our brand.
High C, I guess, is
I
HC.
guess you've had
I
high
see.
C.
It's definitely Jason. We had Royal Crown because my dad liked it and it was cheaper. We had RC Cola in the house as a kid, and I did develop a fondness for it. It's
Does
not
it
bad.
Still exists?
I think you can
around.
still get it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can find it. Yeah.
Don't worry, Ranch. We'll get you an RC soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll get you sipping an RC in no. in
And
no
I bet
time.
you'll be drinking it and you'll be like, I do wish this was vanilla. And that would have been the place for us for our powder packet.
And I know that I remember the origin of your nickname being from a dream, right? So a friend had a dream that your nickname was Ranch, and then it
Yes.
stuck. How do you feel about? I don't know if this has ever come up.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Ranch, the dipping sauce?
I think we have discussed
Oh,
this, but
I
yeah.
like it. It's good.
Yeah, it is good.
I have no qualms with it.
Do you know that in Holland, Cool Ranch Doritos are not called Cool Ranch because they have no concept of what ranch flavoring is?
Right.
So they're called Cool American.
It's pretty. That's pretty good. It may be the most proud to be an American that I am. The other countries don't have a concept of this flavor. This shit's ours, baby. USA.
I've seen that before. I feel like this is a Reddit image I've seen is like the American section of like a UK grocery store.
Yeah.
And it's all just the worst shit imaginable. It's like Pop-Tarts, Twinkies, fucking chocolate syrup.
Yeah, all my favorite food.
Yeah. Velveeta.
Have you had a Pop-Tart in recent memory?
I have, but for content.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I loved it. I had a Pop-Tart not that long ago. I was like,
Which one did you have?
It was like the raspberry frosting one that's like a...
The blue raspberry one?
No, just like regular raspberry.
You got to
Yeah.
track down the blue raspberry. It's a promotional tie-in with a Fantastic Four movie.
Oh.
But yeah, you got to give that a go. They're a lot of fun. They've got like laser etchings. I mean, it's not that sophisticated, but they've got like art of the Fantastic Four on the
Oh, cool.
frosting.
Can you imagine them
Lot of
using
fun.
a laser on the Pop-Tart?
They might use a laser. I don't know how they do it.
I wonder if there is a sugar-free Pop-Tart.
Nah,
I would
interesting.
assume that they would come around the corner on that tech because why not?
Maybe not
It's
by
good
Pop-Tart.
technology.
Yeah, it is good technology. Maybe not by Pop-Tart, but I bet there's another brand that's doing like a Pop-Tart type thing that's like a protein-loaded, sugar-free.
They finally are
nutrition
doing
delivery.
sugar-free jams, and it's like, yeah, because fruit is already sweet.
Yes.
I don't need sugar in my jam,
Yeah.
so I can have peanut butter and jelly again, and it's the best.
Oh, great.
Join the fun on DraftKings Casino, ranked the #1 online casino experience. They've got everything you've been searching for. Thousands of exciting games, huge jackpots, exclusive offers, and more. New players get a 10-day welcome offer, 500 spins on Huff and More Puff when you play just $5 to start. Download the DraftKings Casino app, sign up with code GETPLAYED, and spin your favorite slots. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus. Physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Non-withdrawable casino spins issued as 50 spins per day for 10 days. Valid for featured games only and expire each day after 24 hours. See terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos. Ends August 24th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. #1 based on Eilers and Krejcik 2H24 product analysis.
Some days, your brain needs a vacation your body can actually afford. That's where IndaCloud comes in. You juggle the chaos. You answer the emails. You even go outside sometimes. So yeah, you've earned a better way to unwind. Enter IndaCloud. Federally legal THC in the form of gummies, pre-rolls, and flour, designed to turn hanging on into fully chilling. So, if you're 21 or older, head to indacloud.co and use code GETPLAYED to get 25% off your first order plus free shipping. That's indacloud.co, code GETPLAYED, 25% off, free shipping. Just a better vibe in your mailbox. So here's the thing. Look, I got sent some of this stuff, all right? I ate one of the orange soda gummies, okay? Now, look, I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a lightweight, all right? I'm not out here blazing it. I'm not over here, insert euphemism here. I'm not doing any of that, all right? I'm not always doing it. But when I do, I like to just chill out and relax. It made me very silly with my friends, and they all had a nice time enjoying IndaCloud. It sounds too smooth to be legal, right? But it is. IndaCloud's products are Farm Bill compliant, third-party tested, and made for grown-ups who want a buzz without the need to drive 25 minutes to dispensary. And that's just a fact. Dispensaries are 25 minutes from wherever you personally are. That's just how it is. More than 50,000 people already trust them because when it feels this good, it should also feel easy. Whether you're chasing deeper sleep, better focus, or just some peace between your streaming marathons, this is how adults get elevated now. If you're 21 or older, now's your chance to float above the stress. Because IndaCloud, see what they did, is giving all new customers 25% off their first order plus free shipping. Use code GETPLAYED or click the link in the show notes to claim your discount. That's indacloud.co, INDACLOUD.co. Use code GETPLAYED for free shipping plus 25% off your first order. Fill out their quick survey when you order to support this show and make your week way more enjoyable. All thanks to IndaCloud.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Often we get these advertisements on this show and I have no idea what they are and I pretend to use them in my real life. NordVPN is not the case. I use NordVPN. It is saved on my desktop. It's saved on my phone. I use it to shop in region-locked stores and use proxy delivery services. I use it to access digital content that might be on the, say, BBC, rhymes with Y player. It is a fantastic service. You can watch sporting events and TV shows and films that aren't available in your region by switching your virtual location to a country which is showing the event. You can protect your private data like bank details, passwords, and online identity. NordVPN can switch your virtual location, allowing you to save money by purchasing flights, hotels, and subscriptions from other countries at a cheaper price. And you can protect your data whilst traveling and using public Wi-Fi because NordVPN protects you wherever you are in the world. It's the fastest VPN in the world. There's no buffering or lagging while you're streaming, and it stops your ISP bandwidth throttling. One NordVPN account can be used on up to 10 devices. It is premium cybersecurity for the price of a cup of coffee per month. I use it. That's how I get my Gundam t-shirts. To get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/getplayed. Our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. There's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is in the podcast episode description box. NordVPN/getplayed. What are we talking about?
We're talking, it's Triforce of titles this week. We all know this.
Yeah, it's the Triforce of game titles. We're talking about some of our favorite titles, irrespective of their connection to the actual game's content. The Resident Evil merchant, thank you so much for barging in there. You know, I typically queue you up.
I got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of just picked your spot and it worked.
To me, that's like when an actor is in a play and they're not listening to the other actors.
No, I was listening.
They just know that they have to say this next.
Tick, tick, tock, tock. I gotta go. I got somewhere to be.
Where are you off to?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm seeing Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, yeah. I got a friend in it.
You have a friend in the movie? An actor?
No, one of the dinosaurs.
Okay. Well, I mean, so an actor. It is a dinosaur actor.
What? No. No, it's what? No.
So the dinosaur didn't know they were in a movie?
No animal knows they're in a movie.
That's a good point, honestly.
No animal has ever acted.
You watch Air Bud and you're like, that dog doesn't know what the fuck's
No,
going
it doesn't
on.
have no concept.
The dog from Anatomy of a Fall is one of the greatest actors I've ever seen.
That is a good dog
It's a
actor.
sad dog.
It's a sad dog.
That's a good movie.
That's really
That's a good movie.
I think it doesn't. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
He doesn't know he's in a movie, though. I guess that's fair. The dog.
What, the actors?
The dog.
No, the dog doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
No.
What if the dog, instead of doing what he did in the movie, just like licked his asshole?
Well, I mean, he might have during some takes. They just didn't use those.
I'd like to
Pick the
see
ones
an
where he's
all
locked in.
asshole take of an animal movie.
I just rather like it's like a really serious movie, and then it just cuts over to this dog, and he's just going to town on his ass.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. The all dog asshole cut of Manchester by the Sea. Now, what are you guys playing?
I have a question for you, real quick.
Yeah.
So you're friends with one of the dinosaurs. We can all agree the dinosaurs in these movies are computer generated.
What?
I imagine they're largely computer generated, but I think there is some practical stuff that you maybe don't even sense.
I don't think you understand how you. Okay, Matt, I hate to break this to you.
Yeah.
I was once computer generated.
Well, this is what I was going to ask. I was going to ask, so wait, because you're from a video game.
Yeah.
Are you computer generated?
No, I'm real.
You're real now.
Yeah, it's Roger Rabbit rules.
Okay.
It's much like the process that brought Q*bert to life in Pixel.
Yeah, he had to get fucked alive.
He turned into there was a physical incarnation in our world, then was turned into a very sexy like barbarian lady, and then Josh Gad impregnated her.
Yeah. Well, anyway, all of us CG, we all work on the same circuit, except dinosaurs don't know they're working.
Yeah.
Why did they have to make Q*bert into the lady? Like, couldn't they have just brought the lady to life from the game?
What lady?
Because I think it's.
Did they just like the joke of Josh Gad fucks Q*bert?
I
That's
think
probably what it was.
They probably worked backwards from there.
Yeah.
And maybe they were like, okay, well then we have to then sort of like, who are they gonna get?
He's not just gonna fuck Q*bert.
Yeah.
It has to be like a form that this character would be attracted to.
Who like in who are they gonna license for this? I bet you Q*bert was cheap enough. They're like, he just turns into a hot lady instead of like being like, oh, we're getting Laura Croft for this.
Is the implication dick in the nose? Is that
I'm
like
just not familiar with
spoken?
any other orifice that Kubert may or may not have.
I just don't know how those what happens there, and if this
Dick in the nose.
is it a nose cloaca, like one orifice that like handles everything? Is that what's going on?
Can you imagine if your nose? Oh God!
If your nose was your mouth, was your asshole, was your dick?
I'm having a rough time today. I was just about to say, could you imagine if you shit out of the same thing you smell with? That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
It'd be a fucking nightmare.
I'm glad you stopped yourself from saying that. Those are
You still said it.
My brain is bad today. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared.
When his anatomy, I mean, like he's turned into a sexy lady that Josh Gad is horny for. When that happens,
and he fucks it again.
he turns this high fantasy lady. Yeah, well, no, I don't think he previously fucked Kubert. I think I don't think so.
I thought he. No,
I
wait. I thought he fucked.
He fucked Kubert in hot lady form.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Oh, I thought he fucked Hubert, and that's what made her into a lady.
No, but he stayed. But he stayed. He stayed. That's kind of an insane thing to think about because I think you were here when we watched the movie.
I must have been distracted. I thought that was the story they were telling.
You were looking at your phone.
Probably. Why is it wet?
It's like Princess and the Frog rules.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I thought. I did. I let it put the dick in and let it become a lady.
It's so funny that it's like the only part of the movie I have a problem with. The rest of it is fine to me.
Yeah. Honestly, a good film.
They could have done I think there was enough meat on the bone that they could have gone back for a sequel, I think.
They really could have mined that IP. You know, speaking of IP, at Resident Evil Merchant, your game, your source material has some great titles. Resident Evil in English, and then in Japan, Biohazard. Yeah,
Biohazard.
And I forget which territories have Biohazard or which territories have Resident Evil, but they're both quite evocative.
Have you seen the new one? It's like Resident Evil, but the V is like a number.
I think it's Resident Evil Requiem, and the Q is a 9.
Whatever. They lost their way after I got fired.
It's okay.
Well, yeah. After I know nothing about that series anymore.
No, it's okay. You're better than that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You were in the most notable and acclaimed.
Thank you.
So
I think that's true.
you can hang your hat on that.
I do.
You ever talk to that big lady?
Big lady. You think if you fuck her, she turned into a Kubert?
Oh, jeez. So it's sort of reverse?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you ever?
No.
Okay. Nick Wiger, what are you playing?
Resident Evil Merchant, thank you so much for asking what I'm playing. You know, I don't have something super topical, but I'm fine to tee off here because we're just fucking around anyway. So in terms of what I'm playing, I picked up a puzzle book by a Slovenian game designer named Blaž Urban Grasser. I apologize for butchering their name. Mostly, this designer mostly makes analog games in print, and this was a recommendation by friend of the show, past guest Eva Anderson. There's also a version on Steam that was released in December called Lock Digital, which I've been messing around with because I have the physical book, but I don't want to muss up this thing.
Oh, wow,
because it's just
look at
such
this.
a nice little piece, of art here. So it's basically like the size of 3x5 note cards, and it's it's a spiral bound for easy flipping here and for laying flat. But I'll circulate this, and you can see what it is. Basically, it's a And just to talk about this, the Lock Digital real quick, which is the Steam version, it does have some nice simple aesthetics and is just a really good translation of the way the puzzles are, but is presented, with just a little bit more bells and whistles. It is the slim volume of paper, and it's this charming, challenging word puzzle game where you're solving grid-based, word. Like puzzles in an invented language. And it's one of those things where it's like, so you'll see if you start from the beginning, and actually I can go back to that when it comes back my way. But if you start from the beginning, it's like, it just sort of teaches you some very simple rules in terms of how it works. You're filling in certain letters, and then blank spaces get shaded in, and that sort of leads to, that just keeps getting heightened and progressed.
Can I read the introduction
Yeah,
here?
go for it.
Do you pronounce it Loke?
I've heard it called Lock.
Lock
Yeah.
are a fresh new kind of living beings that spawned in the middle of a vast, incomprehensible world. Help them understand their surroundings and guide them toward expansion of their civilization. This book consists of handcrafted puzzles to solve. Besides solving puzzles, you're also required to figure out most of the rules by yourself. You'll need a pencil and an eraser. You can also cover the pages with transparent plastic sheet that's included and draw on it with a dry erase marker. That's cool.
Yeah, and I do have the plastic sheet, but I don't have a dry erase marker, so I've not gotten that direction. But I will say this. I really like it being just such a fundamental game design. I read this book a while back, A Theory of Fun for Game Design by Rafe Koster is the author. And its thesis is basically that game design is an act of teaching and then allowing the player to apply that knowledge. And you think of any game you've played, like it's like, you know what, Inside, which we covered in the podcast, is a really good example. You're like, hey, here's a mechanic. This is how this works. Take this to its logical conclusion. Okay, that section is done. Now here's a new mechanic. This is how this works. You know, you sort of are or Super Mario Brothers level 1-1, of course, is just such like here we're just going to teach you how everything works, and then you're going to apply it throughout the game. This is the same sort of thing. You're just like being taught these rules, and then as it progresses, yes, you can pick up new rules either from being told what they are, but like, yes, a lot of it is coming from inference because it is intentionally obtuse, but that's part of the fun. And I don't know, I really like it, and it's also made me want to get more into like more analog designs, more stuff that's on paper. I used to have this magazine I got as a kid. I think it was just called Games, and it was all like it had like word searches and crosswords, but it also had things like this, which were just sort of like a little bit more arcane, a little bit more invented, you know, and not these off-the-shelf designs. They were a little bit more bespoke, and then also things like lateral thinking puzzles and visual puzzles, and I don't know, it's just kind of fun to work this shit out in paper in the same way solo, in the same way it is to like play a physical card game or play a tabletop RPG. So yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Is the physical book the same thing that's on Steam?
It's the exact same design. It's
That's
just like
so
a basic like a direct translation of
It's
it.
really neat.
Yeah, it is really, really rad.
It
like,
also
you
feels like a
can't- yeah.
design document for the game.
Yeah, that's what's cool about it.
Because like there's not, I mean, I can't think of another video game that could be printed and put in a book and you would get the same experience
Yeah.
out of. That's really unique.
But I think a lot of games could be that. I mean, like it's like,
Yeah.
you know, visual novels a lot of times are basically just choose your own adventure books, right? Like there's a print execution of something like How to Fool Boyfriend or something that we've covered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like they're I think there are ways to render designs in this very basic way. And that that's just kind of what I admire about it.
I know that there's an Elden Ring board game.
Okay.
I don't know how it functions or what it even looks like to play it, but that idea is scary to me. A game that's like hard to because board games are already the level of entry for some board games is already really pretty difficult because you got to make sure everyone's paying attention and understands the rules and stuff. Now it's a game that's like impossible to play.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of crazy. I'll have to look into it though.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat.
One of the Larian games, I think it's Divinity Original Sin 2 has a tabletop version too, and I'm just kind of like I don't know if I'd ever actually get into it, but I'm like just kind of curious about how it works.
When I was a child, my grandmother had the Pac-Man board game, which was a board game that was like, imagine two boards stuck on top of each other. So it's got a thickness to it.
Yeah.
And then there are drilled into the top board lots of holes.
Mm-hmm.
So there are divots in the board. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then
Like a cribbage board or something?
I don't know what that is, but sure. And then you would put marbles in each of those divots.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire board was a huge like lines and lines of marbles, like the maze of Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And then your player token was a big Pac-Man with a hole in the bottom of it. And every time you would move, you would stomp onto each of the marbles and eat the marbles which would get stuffed into your Pac-Man.
Whoa.
The problem is the action of stomping on the board would sometimes unsettle all of the marbles on the board.
Oh, so yeah, if you're slamming it too hard, then
yeah.
the whole board's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, it was not an enjoyable game to play.
And you have to make your own whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, just like that. That's what we did as children.
Matt, what are you playing?
I'm playing 3 games right now.
3.
Jesus Christ.
It's tough. I'm having a hard time.
Who's doing this to you?
Society, certainly.
Wow.
It's all out of my, I can't be responsible for this. I'm still chipping away at Hollow Knight. I've abandoned what I was previously doing in favor of going back to the earlier parts of the map and finding new places to traverse with my new abilities, and that has now gained me an additional mask. So instead of 6 masks, I now have 7.
Okay.
On my way to an 8th. And I've also collected other what are they called, Ranch? When you get like an item it's almost like they're almost like boons kind of, but they have a name for it in the
Charms?
Charms.
Charms. So you get these different charms. And so I have some really boss ones right now. I have this one that like when you get attacked, thorns like come out of you, and that does like a lot of damage to the enemies.
I love the concept of thorns in general. I just remember the first time I really clocked with them was in Diablo 2 when you could have like a thorns aura as a paladin.
Yeah.
And they nerfed it, but at first it was like so OP. It was like 1,700% like damage to the enemies based on what they gave you. And so you could just like tank your way and just kind of vampire survivors your way through dungeons.
Thorns are really cool because they're as intimidating as like they look very intimidating, and they actually do hurt. So like there is something about them that is you're like, I already know not to mess with this. It's too crazy.
It also for me it just evokes Christ, which I like. I'm just thinking like a crown of thorns.
We're always just thinking about Christ.
I'm always thinking about him.
You just you wish he was evoked more in a game.
yeah. And you know what? It shouldn't have happened. They shouldn't have done that to him.
No, messed up. But I think it's cool conceptually, the idea of like, I'm going to take damage, but you're going to take damage in return.
Yeah.
Like that's like I don't know. It's just an interesting give and take.
What about like the ability to like? I feel like this might be like a druid class type of thing, where like you could have like this sort of like plant druid that then has like tentacle thorns. That's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if the druids have thorns. Maybe they do.
Maybe it's like a new kind that I just made up. I don't know.
No.
So I'm doing that. I'm working my way back toward where I was going, but I still don't think I have enough masks to. How many masks did you end up with, Ranch? Do you know?
I think 8, but then you can. There's also charms eventually that.
Then
the temporary. I've got the temporary
I've got
ones
some
yet.
of these temporary ones too. That I'm afraid to use them because they're temporary. Then you have to go buy them again, and I feel like sometimes. I mean, geos are everywhere, but sometimes you could lose enough geos that then it's like sometimes you gotta grind for geos, which is like the currency within the game.
Okay.
I'm playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4, and I bought the Switch 2 version.
Okay.
And my thought there was just for portability's sake. It runs perfectly.
Wow.
4K 60 frames per second on Switch 2 docked and in handheld.
Wow.
It's fucking gorgeous, and it's great, and it's a lot of fun. And I felt like I got really good at the game again when I was playing 1+2, and I'll occasionally still dip back into 1+2 remake. But like I did not play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 very much when I was a kid. 3 was probably the one I spent the most time with, so it's exciting to see these levels again.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like having to relearn. It's almost like relearning the game, even though like I have the muscle memory of playing the game. But like the maps are like I'm relearning the maps again. So like I'm basically kind of starting at 0 again, and I feel like I'm bad at the game.
Oh.
But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I know that there's a lot of talk of in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 this remake. Did away with what made Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 very unique, was that it had an open world structure, and instead of the missions that you get at the 2-minute start of the clock, they were just around the area, and you go up to skaters and things and get missions from them. That's not in this at all. Instead, they've adopted the 2-minute timer structure, but the maps are still pretty big, so you can increase the the time limit. You can increase it up to like an hour, I think.
Oh, wow.
And then just kind of go around the map and still do the challenges the way you would do them. But I haven't gotten into 4 yet, so I'm still playing 3. So I'll see how that's going. But I think they really nailed it. It's a really, really great package, and it's a lot of fun, and some great new songs in there too. And I like making a character that kind of looks like you in any game. That's the fucking best. It's so fun.
Yeah. I mean, I've been able to do that my whole life. So,
just like when there's especially when there's a lot of clothing options, and you can sort of like, this is kind of what I would wear.
Yeah,
right.
That's the best. That's so much fun. And I'm playing Death Stranding 2 still, and it's just fucking nuts. I said this in the group chat. I was in a cutscene and some characters that are new to the series, Rainy and Tomorrow, were having like a little conversation. They were kind of like brushing each other's hair, and my wife comes in and goes, "So this is what you're doing?" And it's those two characters are so great. I really, really love Rainy. I think I've experienced in game all the things that I've seen of the game.
Oh,
at this
wow,
point.
Great.
Whether that be in like trailers or at the event that we went to.
Yep.
So now everything else beyond this point is like new information to me, which is very exciting. And I'm still just having a lot of fun making deliveries. I'm like so slow to move on to whatever the next thing is supposed to be.
Right.
Because I'm just like, okay, well, like I'll just make there's a fucking, you can get these upgrades to your vehicle, to like the truck.
Yep.
One of them is like a machine gun, and the other one is a sticky gun. So like when you're driving around, you can pick up, you don't have to get out to pick up lost cargo.
Yeah, you auto pick up and store in your pickup truck lost cargo.
Sometimes I'm not even doing it. I'm just driving around. I'm just like driving around, just being like, if I find something great. But if not, I'll just drive, baby. And it's I've upgraded my batteries.
Yeah.
If they were trying to beat the allegations that it's a walking simulator, they kind of done it, because I kind of only been driving.
Wow.
I kind of been driving the whole time.
Yep.
The car is good. I usually don't like the cars.
I like the cars.
The cars. You know what? I have one complaint about the car that I did voice, and I didn't get a reaction from you guys in the chat. It's okay.
Which was?
Wait, what?
I put this in the chat. Nobody said anything about it, and it's okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me find it. What was it?
This is weeks. I mean, maybe not weeks ago. This was like a week and a half ago.
What was
it?
What
Just
was
say
it?
it.
You should be able to honk the fucking horn in the truck.
You did say that.
Hold on. Let me see when you sent this.
I didn't have a feeling about it.
I kind of feel like Nick will agree with me once he reads it again.
No, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to look at it in context. So here's the thing. Here's what I will say in our defense. It was a tangent from another thing we were talking about.
Yeah, and it's maybe too hot of an idea.
So Heather sent the link of a mysterious life form found on a ship that docked in Cleveland, which was about a glop of goo that was not damaged by a blowtorch.
And looks like tar.
And looks like tar from Death Stranding 2. Ranch as clarification, it's literally something out of Death Stranding. It's a lot of black goo. They call it tar in the game, and they don't destroy it, and it comes from the water and carries dead whales with it. And Max says, "I wish you could honk the horn of the truck when you drive."
Something that, to be fair, seems like a complaint I would always have no matter what.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, I sometimes I'm like, I'll be driving and I'll click in one of the sticks to be like, maybe this time it'll do it. I'll just always be trying it, knowing it doesn't do it.
I feel like the way you honk in this game is, "I'm Sam!"
Yeah, I'm Sam too, but imagine you're driving around. Don't be so serious. Honk, honk. That'd be so good if you could just honk.
Honking is really fun in video games because there's generally no consequence.
It would be funny to honk at a BT.
It'd be great. Oh, I saw you get little notifications and stuff.
Uh-huh.
There was one that was like, a courteous BT destroyed a car or something like that. I was like, what is that? Who's that for? And my favorite one is, my favorite little alert you get, I was saying, is Sam's skills improved based on his experiences.
Yeah.
I'm like, great.
Yeah.
I love it. It's an all-time game so far.
Here's the thing, guys. I have been traveling recently. I went over to the UK, and I'll admit, the Wi-Fi speed, the internet speed when you're traveling abroad, those roaming data cap shit, like you have to buy like a 50 quid, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough when you're abroad and you've badly needed an internet connection with no Wi-Fi spot in sight. So you understand what a difference a local SIM card can make. An eSIM provides an internet connection wherever you travel and saves you money on roaming fees. That's where Saley comes in. Saley is a new eSIM service app brought to you by the creators of NordVPN. Here you can choose from several affordable eSIM plans in over 190 countries and 8 regions. With a Saley eSIM, you'll always have a connection when needed. Download Saley once and you won't have to install a new eSIM for each country. You can avoid scammers selling fake SIM cards outside train stations and airports, and there are a lot of those guys, believe me. There's no more wandering around looking for a public Wi-Fi spot. With a Saley, you're always connected. They provide 24/7 support, and you get a full refund if your device isn't eSIM compatible. Download the Saley app in your app store. Use code GETPLAYED at checkout to get 15% off your first purchase, or go to saley.com/getplayed. That's SAILY.com/getplayed.
Heather, what are you playing?
I've also only been playing Death Stranding 2.
Wow.
It has been a light gaming week for me. There was no Fortniting. It was only Death Stranding 2 when I had the opportunity to sit down in front of my PlayStation 5 Pro. I have not progressed the story that much. I think I'm in chapter 6, maybe chapter 5. I'm not even sure, because all I want to do is extend the roads and extend the monorails.
Mm-hmm.
And I have extended the monorail to an area that I have not. I don't even know when I'm going to unlock where I've extended the monorail from to.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Like, I'm also seeing creatures that I had not seen previously in this game.
Whoa.
Because all I do is drive to where the next monorail station is, find out how much stuff I need, drive all the way back to town, because also I'm not linking anything. I'm just setting up the monorail system for later use.
Yeah.
Same with the roads. Building roads, looking for where the road station is, making like a zoom out on the map. I'm like, the road's got to go that direction. Zoom in. What this also means is that I'm often fighting guys who are much, much stronger than the weapons that I have,
Right.
which is so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm on, brutal difficulty, but there's a sniper rifle in the game, and very few things are more satisfying than sniping somebody in the face and it knocks their armor off of their head, and then they get freaked out, and you have a very small window of sniping them again before they alert their base.
Yeah.
And because these dudes also, I don't know, Matt, if you I went through an area of dudes that were like using drones on me, and I was like,
yeah, I had something like this.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because also I didn't know what it was. It was just like an alert, and I was like, oh, what's happening? I don't recognize any of this HUD element.
No. Yeah.
But I had to build a road through where they were, so I had to kill everybody. Not kill. I guess I'm tranquilizing everybody, though I do go up and kick everyone in the balls as I walk by because it's so good.
Feels unnecessary.
Sometimes I will just headshot one of them just to see if it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
but
I've only killed one guy, and it was on accident. I ran him over with my car after I tranquilized him because I didn't really think it would do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm betting I could kick somebody in the balls to death, but I haven't tried it.
That's how I hope to go.
Just smiling ear to ear.
But that's all I've done is infrastructure in Death Stranding 2, because I'm really nervous about the game being over. And
Yeah,
so I
sure.
really want to just slow play it as much as possible.
I have not gotten any time to play in Death Stranding 2, and I'm really disappointed about it because I've been looking forward to it, and I've just gotten very busy. And I've also, when I have limited chunks of time for gaming, I've either been doing like things like Lock, which are easy to just jump in and out of, or Balatro, which I am continuing to play obsessively, and I've gotten I've just a blotcher update. I've gotten gold stakes on a couple of decks now. I think
Hey.
I'm gonna go. I was just like, this is gonna take a while, but I think I'm just gonna go for the achievement to get gold stakes on every deck because I'm
Great.
just like, why the fuck not? Because I can generally complete one run in one session, and then as you get towards the thing I really like in roguelikes is when you have like there's a threshold up to which where you can complete each run. Like basically, if you know how to play the game well enough, you can complete a run just by playing correctly and playing efficiently. Like you can just kind of get to a point where like I can guaranteed finish a run. But then there's obviously a threshold, like the heat levels that you keep adding in Hades, where you either have to be super good or you just kind of have to hope RNG is on your side at a certain point. And as you start to get it up to like purple stakes and above, the game just starts being actively unfair, and you just have to hope you get like kind of so like you can win. And people who are better at the game than me can win more frequently, but like sometimes things just kind of have to go right, or you can play pretty much correctly and efficiently, but you can still completely fuck up your run just because you didn't get the right cards.
Speaking of card games,
Yeah.
I have been playing Pokemon Card Game Pocket, which is fine. But the person I want to shout out is my mom.
Wow.
Oh.
My mom's been playing Pokemon the Card Game Pocket. She has no experience in card games. And she's had to learn all the concepts of how these games work.
Yeah.
And she is now in Ultra Ball 3 in this season's ranked Pokemon. She's also a free-to-play player. She does not, I don't think, knows how to spend money on a game.
Good. That's good.
But she's on her way to Master Ball for this season.
Wow.
And I'm kind of really impressed.
Yeah, it's
That's
cool.
amazing.
It's cool that's possible without spending money.
Yeah.
Like that's I think maybe then the mark of a good game.
Yep.
I installed I had when Super Mario Run was new, I had that on my phone and I showed it to my nephew and he's like, "Oh, can I play?" And like sure, yeah. And somehow like immediately spent $10. I was like, "How did you do that?" Hey, speaking of shouting people out, I want to shout out Ranch because you have been playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I have.
What is your experience like? It seems like the game really has its hooks in you.
The first 10 hours, I was so fucking confused.
Yeah.
But then I watched a couple of YouTube videos about how like the whole leveling up system works, and yeah, now it's just super fun, and I'm like loving the story. And
Yeah, the story's really good.
the combat is also really fun too. It's like you're doing enough,
Yeah.
like it's like engaging enough, but you're not like I'm constantly button mashing.
No,
Yeah.
it's interesting to contrast that with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I'm probably repeating something I said in the podcast before, but it's like they're two wildly different approaches towards making a turn-based system or a menu-based combat system more active. And so you basically have the real-time with pause Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth system, but you're still selecting menu options. But then you have a pure turn-based system, but then it's got like a lot of interactivity and timing-based enhancements to your attacks that you can do that make it feel very engaging. I don't know. I really love the combat system of the game. Another game like Death Stranding 2, I just like ran out of time to fucking play, but I really really enjoyed it. Yeah, you gonna stick with it?
Yeah, the story so far is like pretty mind-blowing. So
Is this a game? The story's great. Is this a game you're streaming or is this a game just for you?
just for me.
How about that?
I love it.
Yeah.
And you're playing it on the deck, or what are you playing it on?
Xbox on PC with the Xbox controller you gave
Oh,
me.
okay, great. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
And
hell
the
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
Game Pass that Nick got for me.
That's right. There we go. Man, Game Pass is good.
Wow, sounds like we're really nice to Ranch.
We're like really, really nice to Ranch, and we're gonna let her try RC Cola. That's actually really nice of us. Ever since we started talking about RC Cola, I kind of wanted one.
Yeah, I was like, where can I track one down? Is that a liquor store near the studio is going to have it? I was like, I probably won't.
You got to go to Ralph's, and we're gonna have to get like a 2-liter.
Yeah, and then I commit to a 12-pack of RC Cola. I don't need that much.
Do we fill out like a? Can we just make Anya get it or something?
Hey, Anya, can we get RC Cola for the office?
Can we get one thing of RC one time, and then fucking Chef Kevin's drinking it, and we get all pissed off.
Somehow it'd be such a huge pain in the ass to try to get like RC Cola to the studio for a bit.
Yeah.
But
we'll say that I don't know, Rachel Bilson wants it or something.
Do you have anything you're particularly responding to, like story wise, character wise, art wise?
I think my favorite thing about the game is it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just like crazy looking. And then the story, lots of mystery.
I love it.
Good.
There's
And
some
everyone's
freaks
hot.
in the game too. I was gonna say
it
everybody's
is
hot.
a pretty horny game.
And this, it's neither here or there. Somebody don't got no shoes on.
There is a barefoot lady, which I have no complaints about. But there's also this. There is an element of, it's like everyone's in their 30s. It's fine.
Yeah,
people are older.
I'm glad you're playing it because
I'm just from a JRPG thing. It's just like so often it's like a party of teenagers. It's like 15-year-olds and 17-year-olds. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of nice to be playing a game with some grown-ups.
That's kind of what I like about Sam is that he's kind of just like an
an older guy.
I'm glad.
This is like me, just like alone and miserable. Fuck, I gotta do this fucking job.
So what's this game about? It's a guy who does his job and he's like really good at it.
It's a sad old man. But
I'm glad you're playing it, Ranch, because I know that there are plenty of people listening to this show who are mad at us for not playing it because there's just too many games.
We did cover it.
We covered it a little bit.
We just bounced. We just didn't finish it.
We didn't cover it to the
But I do
satisfaction.
intend to finish it this year.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, man. I wish this was my only thing. It's not my only thing. I got other shit I'm doing.
Yeah, if somebody would match the amount of money that I'm paid to work and just let me play video games, I would just play video games. And the podcast would be better for it.
Yeah, it would be better. It would just be better if some mysterious, wealthy benefactor decided to finance our lives. That'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
Let's say the Frito-Lay company was like, hey, we have this Dorito seasoning that we'd like to affix the Get Played brand to.
Yeah.
And that will be enough to finance your current lifestyles. We don't need to live large. I just need to pay my rent.
Yeah, I'll say this. I know that these people with a lot of money, these billionaires like to attach themselves to already controversial figures that are already wealthy and bad.
Right.
You have the opportunity to do something huge and go the other way and like attach yourself to like good, nice people who just want to play video games and leave everybody alone.
Yeah, kind of zig where the other guys zag.
Yeah,
Why not?
Yeah, it's okay. And if you've done this previously, perhaps maybe you were the aide to a certain political figure who then got mad at you and fired you. You could bankroll us for a little while. That's all right.
No, man.
Hold on,
I don't know. Get X.
Get grokked.
Get grokked.
I'd
So
thrive,
yeah, I
I'd thrive on
guess
get
there's
grokked.
I guess there's a line from where we take the money.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'd have to say, I was just kidding. I would never.
Hey, let's talk about our Triforce of titles. We're going to have Triforces of Power, Wisdom, and Courage. We're each going to build our individual Triforces. We're each going to select 3 game titles that we think fit these labels. Just to go through some past Triforces that we've done when we've done this format: NPCs, Triforce of NPCs, weapons, Triforce of mounts, Triforce of sound effects, Triforce of cubes, Triforce of trilogies. I also feel like I couldn't find in my notes, but we did Triforce of Luigi's at some point.
We did Triforces of Luigi's, which was not confusing to anybody. I do just want to point out, too, I was looking at my notes on my phone here, and I see that Rochelle loved my message that I wish you could honk the horn of the truck when you drive, and then replied to it, ha ha.
During the record?
Yes. So I do feel vindicated in this way. Thank you, Ranch.
Who would like to start? Or should we start in a more abstract, like a more general sense? Like, what makes a good title? What do we like about title? Like, because for me, I think this partly came from so many titles are so fucking bad.
Yes.
And they're just sort of like, there's an unnecessary subtitle. There's too much verbiage. It sounds generic. It doesn't evoke anything. It doesn't make me understand what the game is about. Like it's just there's a word salad issue with modern game titles.
Yeah,
they kind of almost overthink it into sounding like nothing.
I feel like the jumping off point for this last week was Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. That's just like a bunch of nonsense. But the thing is, with anything, this is true with bands as well. And I think I heard it probably first when doing improv on like Herald Night at UCB or something, because like you have so much agony over what you should be called, like what your name should be, the name of your improv team or something, or the name of your band or whatever, and nobody cares about the name. The name doesn't sound bad if you're good.
I was on an improv team with Nick Wiger for many years, and when we first formed, there was some discussion about what our name should be. I was a real proponent of the name A Bank.
Yeah, I really liked A Bank.
That's really good.
I wanted us to be announced with, ladies and gentlemen, A Bank.
Hey, everyone, we're A Bank. You get a one-word suggestion.
But we ended up being called Last Day of School.
Yeah.
Which is
good. I think
cheerful.
a good name.
And a little bit of trivia about that show. We had a Facebook page.
Yes.
And it was at the height of Facebook. So everybody liked Last Day of School.
We literally had millions of likes.
Millions and so many.
Yes.
Like 7,500 million likes, because who doesn't like the concept of the last day of school?
Yeah.
And so it'd be like, like we'd post like a group photo and then there would be like a kid commenting, like a literal sixth grader, like, math sucks.
But we'd also get like, who are these assholes?
Years and years ago, I remember on the Lost subreddit for the TV show Lost.
Okay.
I remember being subscribed to it and somebody posting, help finding wedding band in this like location, and everyone's like, oh no, I'm so sorry, this is for a TV show. And then the person was just like, God damn it, fucking I'm trying to find my fucking
They thought it was just a lost and found for like the world.
Yes.
I have my own list, and we'll get to it. And I feel like a lot of my titles, my picks are either like very simple or like a little bit, ornate but poetic. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's almost like you want to be at one of two poles.
Yeah, because gosh, I mean, I don't want to discuss them too much before saying them, I guess. But yeah, because sometimes you get the ones like we've mentioned already, or you get there's just some really, really great ones that just really sell you on exactly what the experience is going to be. And I think that, I don't know, like maybe more so than any medium, you have an opportunity to do something like that with a video game, because I guess Breaking Bad is like a cool title. You understand what the show is about if you hear the name of of the show.
Yeah.
And just to be clear on this one, at least my perspective, I'm picking titles separated from the content of the game. Like what does the title say? And obviously, you're going to like certain games more, and if you like a game, you're going to like its title more by association. But I'm trying to like create some sort of a separation in my brain and just like talk about the title in and of itself and what it accomplishes.
Right. Yes.
All right, let's start with Triforce of Power. Anyone want to start?
I'll go.
Wow.
I'm going to pull up my note app here. Oh, great. I didn't recognize my fucking face. God damn it. Fuck.
Ranch, let's edit around all this. It's going to be really embarrassing for Matt. This is on the podcast.
God fucking damn it. Are you kidding me?
It's right. Michelle, just
my
like,
fucking phone and it didn't recognize my fucking face. You used to be able to just turn your fucking phone on.
I think you can turn the face the face recognition off again. Ranch, let's just edit all this out. It's making Matt look really bad.
Great. Now it's my social security number.
What are you looking at?
For my Triforce of Power.
Mm-hmm.
And Ranch, cut all this. For my Triforce of Power, I'm picking a game picking a title rather of a game that I actually have not ever played.
Wow.
But the title to me evokes power because it's so strong. It's a strong title. It's an intriguing title.
Okay.
You hear these 5 words and you're sort of like, oh, interesting.
Okay.
I wonder what's going on there. It sounds like a really cool video game.
Okay.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I love Castlevania: The Symphony of the Night. I think it's a great game. I mean, that's like that sold me a PlayStation 1. That and Final Fantasy 7 and Resident Evil. But like that was I think the second game I ever got for my PlayStation 1 was Castlevania: Symphony of the Night. Fantastic game and all-time Metroidvania. And basically the reason Metroidvania exists as a genre is because that's the first Castlevania that kind of follows that format and comes on the heels of Metroid and Super Metroid. Symphony of the Night is an awesome subtitle.
It's really good.
Castlevania also sounds really cool. And I also like that the Japanese title is just Dracula.
That is really good.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think this is basically what I'm saying. This is a long-winded way of saying I think this is a good pick.
I was really nervous that you were going to dislike it for some reason.
No. I think it's great.
Yeah, he did seem like he was setting up.
Yeah.
That being said, which is a Nick.
Yeah.
Well, because that being said would be it's tough to pick from among the Castlevanias because you've also got like Aria of Sorrow.
Also very cool.
You've got a what's the DS one? It's not,
Dawn of Sorrow.
Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah. It's just like it's
I kind of get into Castlevania. I love all the titles of these games and not
good franchise.
It's a good franchise.
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night, excellent game.
I got to do it.
Harmony of Dissonance. What's the? I'm trying to remember all of them.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Dissonance is good. Rondo of Blood.
Rondo of Blood's really fucking good.
But you take these subtitles. I feel like I have a theory about the subtitles with this franchise.
Yeah.
These subtitles only work attached to Castlevania.
Yeah.
You take any of these and put it on another game, it's dog shit for some reason.
Halo, Aria of Sorrow.
Yeah, it's not, well, that one maybe
Yeah, it
works.
kinda
It kind of works, but like it just like Symphony of the Night is so there's something about it that really only works with Castlevania.
It's interesting to look at the whole timeline of Castlevanias because they use the colon in the subtitles so often. From the second entry, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. There's also a Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, which I think was the Game Boy version. Yes, that was the Game Boy version. But then, all the ones we talked about: Symphony of the Night, Legacy of Darkness, Circle of the Moon, really good Game Boy Advance game, Harmony of Dissonance, Aria of Sorrow, Lament of Innocence. But then there's also Super Castlevania 4.
Do you think in the territories where Castlevania is called Dracula, the subtitle is Dracula Castlevania's Quest?
Yeah, that's probably the call they make. They just replace the Dracula with Castlevania there. The Simon with Castlevania. That's probably what they do, Matt. Good call. What is the Japanese title of Super Castlevania 4?
Super Dracula 4.
Akumajo Dracula. Fuck, that's cool.
That's really cool.
It's pretty good.
Great pick, Matt.
Yeah,
Heather,
great
what's your
pick.
first pick for Triforce of Power?
Well, I took this task as a call to celebrate titles that could only be in video games.
Mhm.
Like, if it could sound like a movie, then to me, that doesn't make it powerful because it could be a movie. Like, you don't hear it and you think video game.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm really leaning on video game sounding titles. And for me, the game that most represents power is a fighting game. And the title is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto.
Oh, shit.
Pretty good.
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto is the fourth game in the Ninja Storm franchise, which is a Naruto fighting game. Shippuden is the grown-up version of Naruto. It's like the second major arc of Naruto because you have Naruto and then he came back as Naruto Shippuden. So Naruto Shippuden is already effectively a subtitle.
Yeah.
Ultimate Ninja Storm subtitle.
Yeah.
4 subtitle. Road to Boruto subtitle. So this to me is a powerful. It's like you hear that and you're like, that can't be anything but a video game.
Yeah, it's an assault because
Yeah.
every other word you're sort of like, it's done. No.
And that to me is representative of what power is in a title. It's just a barrage of words that can only mean video game. Nick, what's yours?
They say, you shouldn't put a hat on a hat, but then if you add like 4 more hats, it starts to work out.
This has been reminding me of maybe my favorite video game title of any game.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie.
Well, then, Matt, you're going to love the rest of my list.
What is more powerful than a straight-on declaration, than a statement of purpose, than a full-on thesis?
Oh, man.
And for me, that comes from a PlayStation 1 game,
Ooh.
a puzzle game,
Oh.
where you play a sentient domino. The title is "No One Can Stop Mr. Domino!" Exclamation point.
Holy shit.
The Japanese title, also very powerful, "Do Not Stop Domino-kun."
Wow, cool.
No one can stop this guy.
That's pretty good.
No one can stop Mr. Domino.
And here's the thing.
How do you respond to that? I was
guess-
like, hey, man, I believe you.
I'm not even going to try. But also, dominoes, I feel like, famously stopped all the time. they fall in one direction and like that's it.
But you could think of the unrelenting momentum of a chain of dominoes and the domino effect, as we call it.
Who do you think was the first person to do that? Because like every time I see a bunch of dominoes falling, I have to stop and watch it all the way through. I love it.
That's not their intended purpose either. There's like a game called Dominoes that people play.
Yeah.
And someone was like,
It's
hey,
a great game.
let's stand these sumbitches up on end and see what happens when we tip one over.
Yeah. And then I love the sound.
It's a good sound.
It's a good sound.
Man. Oh, man.
Man, have you seen the like ready loaded dominoes that come on like a track? And so you can tap them down and they go tap, 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 tap.
Oh.
Then you can pick up the track and go shoop, and they all stand up simultaneously, and then you lay the track back down.
Yeah.
It's like speed dominoing for setups.
Yeah, I messed around with some of that was one of those weird things where like at my elementary school they had those in like the tray of games when it was rainy and we had to take recess indoors, and I just remember messing around with those and being like, this isn't fun. Because like part of the fun is like actually setting it up, and here you just sort of like, because it's so efficient, it feels like
I'd
less of
rather
a
be wet
project.
outside.
That's me?
Yeah.
Some rain freak? What are you talking about?
The guy loves being in the rain. I know. I actually know the dominoes you prefer.
Yeah.
2 mediums for $5.99.
In this economy, come on.
Hey, man, it actually would be devastating to learn that they've raised the price. I haven't
sure
checked.
they
I'm sure they must have, right? Are they still $5.99 for a medium?
$5.99 for a medium? But there's no way you can get a medium pizza for $5.99. What are you talking
I'm
about?
thinking of-
You can't get a cheeseburger for $5.99.
Man,
I want to
the
know.
world is horrible.
Hot and
wanna
ready is like
know-
$7.
No.
I want to know
That's still really good.
how
Yeah.
much a medium pizza at Domino's costs. I'm looking it up right now.
Watch it be $13. A criminal amount of money.
Okay. Going to Domino's.com.
You don't have the app?
No, I don't.
Let
No,
me
I
get-
don't have the app.
Let me
Nick
open up
didn't
the
even
app.
swipe a screen. It's on the home page.
So are we going with a default
Just a default medium
delivery or carryout?
delivery.
Okay.
I used to have
I'll do carry out to
Fuck,
compare.
I can't. I gotta fill out all this shit. I can't even look at the price.
Man.
I got you. We're doing a medium hand tossed. We're doing no garlic crust seasoning. All right, no, I guess that's on by default. And we'll just do a cheese. Okay, add to order, normal bake, pie cut. No extra cheese. Let's just get a baseline here, and we'll go to our cart. If you guessed $13, you went under $13.99.
This is because y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They had the deal that was like 2 mediums for $5.99 each.
I don't have any idea about this deal, but I believe you.
I used to feed myself with this.
This is the deal now is 2 or more medium 3-topping pizzas. I'm looking at the coupon wizard, but they're $10.99.
Everything's so fucked. It's I mean,
In the
God
90s,
damn it.
McDonald's cheeseburgers, I think, were 99 cents.
oh yeah, maybe cheaper.
Yeah.
Man, everything's horrible.
It's pretty rough. But you know what's not rough? Game titles.
That's right.
Should we move on to
You have to
another
keep
one?
going. Next up, Triforce of Wisdom. Matt, you're up.
Okay. So I did this one a little bit differently than the other
Okay.
ones
Okay.
because I think while for these, I'm mostly thinking of singular titles.
Yes.
For this one in particular, I went with the franchise and the titles within the franchise. And if that's not allowed, I'm kind of in trouble.
I think you make your own rules here.
So here's why I picked this particular franchise for Wisdom.
Okay.
Because these titles to me, at the very least, evoke I see what they did.
Okay.
You have to think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little fun for everybody. And the series that I'm choosing for the Triforce of Wisdom, the Ratchet and Clank series.
Okay.
Some of the titles being Rift Apart, Up Your Arsenal, Going Commando, Size Matters, and Quest for Booty.
Kind of wisdom in the sense of being like wise asses. They're
Yeah,
having fun.
kind of being a little cheeky.
A little cheeky, yeah.
Being a little, okay, I see what they did.
Yeah.
I get that. When you're a kid my age, well, when I was a kid when these games were coming out, and then even the most recent one, Rift Apart, I'm sort of like, I see what they did. That's pretty funny. It's a lot of butt
Is Rift
stuff.
Apart a butt pun?
I think it's fart, like ripped a fart.
Wait, really?
I think so.
I finished that game. I never put that together.
I think
Rift
it's-
Apart is supposed to be ripped a fart?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't believe you.
Sounds
Is that your interpretation, or did you
I
read
feel-
that somewhere?
No, I feel like I talked about it with Jordan, like with Jordan Morris. I think we
Rift Apart is ripped a fart.
Yeah.
I don't know if I care for that.
Well, it's a little too rude.
Yeah, I mean the other ones are a little bit more subtle, you know.
Quest for Booty is subtle. That one is like a character's name is Booty and they're looking for him.
Yep.
But I think those are all really funny and like I don't know. I just like those games and it's. I thought one of these Triforce pieces could belong to an entire franchise,
Yep.
and that's I feel comfortable with that one.
And that was Wisdom?
That was Wisdom.
Ratchet and Clank also like a great title in and of itself.
Oh yeah, the buddies.
Yeah.
For Wisdom, I went with a game title that requires knowledge. It requires thinking. It requires you to sit down and be like, what is this? And that is Near Replicant version 1.224744871139.
Wow.
Again, that's Near Replicant version, Near Replicant ver, period. 1.224744871139. That's the official title of this game. Now, what do those numbers mean? What's an approximation of the square root of 1.5?
Whoa.
So wisdom is required to even understand the title of this Near Replicant game.
Wow.
What does that mean in the context of Near Replicant? I don't know. I haven't played enough of it.
Is it like it's like a mid entry between a first and second game?
Could be.
I don't know anything about those games.
Yeah, I never played them.
I have a model kit for one of them, but I have not.
That's right.
I need to sit down and really give some time to Near Replicant. I keep being told it would be one of my favorite series. And it certainly has an extremely passionate fan base. So that is my title for Wisdom, my entry for Wisdom.
Again, if someone wants to give us money to just play video games, and then we can cover all this stuff. We can dig into it. We can stop doing our other things, and we can just focus on this.
But right now, if you're slapping your leg and you're saying, Heather hasn't played Near Replicant yet, I'm slapping with you.
It's kind of on you, actually. It's actually your fault.
Yeah.
In many ways.
Stop slapping your leg. You're on a horse.
Yeah, stop. It's going to go faster and faster.
I'm not doing gambling ads by choice.
I'm doing my boner pills ads on spec. Just for fun. I have a pick that is perhaps a little bit less fun than either of yours, but I just feel like it's such a great title, and this is a franchise that all of us have played a ton of, and I think fits in nicely with Wisdom. And because there is this kind of a wisdom to these words just being paired together, and my understanding is that the origin that's given to this title is somewhat apocryphal. But it more came from it just kind of sounding sonorous, just like from these words sounding nice together. But these words are a great pair, and they're effective in terms of evoking what the franchise is and all the different ways it's spun out. This is kind of a straightforward no-brainer one for me. Final Fantasy, my pick
Yeah.
Very
for
good.
Triforce of Wisdom.
Very good.
That's
Very
really good.
The apocryphal story is that Sakaguchi, when he created Final Fantasy, it was like he'd been making some games he wasn't really passionate about, and he's like, "What? Like, this is my last go. If this one doesn't work, and then I'm just out of the business." Apparently, that wasn't true, but it was a nice, it was a nice story that was circulated for many years about the origin of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But just what a great fucking title!
You were saying that it was apocryphal and then said what it was, and I immediately thought, oh, that's nice.
He should just say it's true.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, you should be able to lie a little bit.
I'm lying all the time.
What? You said I was the funniest guy ever earlier. Should we go straight into courage?
Yes,
Let's do it.
Triforce of Courage.
So, what is courage?
What is it?
Some might say it's the ability to not be afraid.
Yeah,
If they want to describe it like incorrectly.
Yeah.
You might say it that way.
Sure.
For me, video games are scary. Some video games are scary.
It's true.
Yes.
And sometimes these titles, they kind of clue you in to, hey, this might be a little scary.
Okay.
Or this might be a challenging experience
Yes.
in some ways.
Yes.
And sometimes you can accomplish a lot with just 2 words, 2 different scary words. And these 2 words to me that encapsulate courage. And actually, you need courage to play these games, I think.
Okay.
Because you're going to fail. You're going to fail a lot.
Okay.
My pick for Triforce of Courage. Demon Souls.
Ooh.
Because you're on one hand, demon, scary word. Souls, you're kind of like, I actually don't really know what to do with that.
Yep.
But it could be scary.
Yep.
You go in, you're playing this game. It's not necessarily a horror game, but I find myself being scared playing this game because you find yourself in many tough situations.
Mm-hmm.
Back against the wall,
Yep.
fighting for your fucking life.
Yep.
And the game is hard.
Yep.
And you need courage to power through and to persevere and to succeed in this. In all of these games, all these Soulsborne games.
Yes.
Ring, Elden Ring.
Matt, you said demons' souls, right?
I said demon souls. Is it demons?
It's demons,
So it's multiple demons. I can't think of anything scarier, actually.
But
More than one?
but it's possessive.
It's his soul.
It's not demons. It's not demons.
Multiple demons.
It's
No.
demon.
That's
It's Demon
Souls.
Souls, yeah.
Souls.
Man.
Because of the S going into the S, a lot of it says it's Demon Souls, but it's Demon's Souls.
Either way, it's still very
It's
scary.
very
the
scary.
idea that this singular demon can possess multiple souls,
Yeah. Demons' souls.
haunting. to say
Also,
the
the
least.
beginning of the Soulsborne genre as
Yeah.
we know it, such an important game, such a significant game. Obviously, Dark Souls has more reach and influence, but it does not exist without Demon Souls. I'm curious why you went with Demons over Dark, because Dark Souls is pretty damn good too.
Dark Souls is good, but demon is
Scary.
a little more evocative. It's
Mm.
scarier. Yeah, I can handle the dark. I'm not a fucking baby. All right, I'm not afraid of the fucking dark.
Yeah.
Demons, though.
Eh.
I mean, look, not ideal.
No. Not ideal.
Don't want to tempt them by saying I'm not afraid of them. But
I turn the lights off in the studio, you just start shrieking.
pants full of piss, like a water balloon. How dark would it have to be pretty? There's like a level of dark that you'd be uncomfortable.
Oh yeah. I mean, like if you go in a sensory deprivation tank, it's dark, so
Yeah.
dark that you can like see the inside of your skull.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid to be like dark in my own home.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I've been in fucking like dark ass caves and like
Yeah.
Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
I remember there was in Boy Scouts they were like, we're gonna take you like a super dark cave where you can't see anything. And then later on, I was like, why did they do that?
Perhaps you're missing a memory.
Yes. Heather, what's your Triforce of Courage?
Well, my final video game title in this Triforce of titles is a game title through and through. And in fact, it is such a game title that just naming your game this takes courage because it cannot be a title given to any other. You would never read a book with this title. You would never listen to a CD or hear a song with this title. You would never see a movie with this title.
Yeah. You had me wouldn't read a book.
And the title is For Courage. From the fighting game from 2008 to 2011, Melty Blood Actress Again, Current Code, : Hologram Summer Again, Try Hermes Blackland.
What on earth?
That is the full title of this Melty Blood release. Melty Blood Actress Again, Current Code, Hologram Summer Again, Try Hermes Blackland.
I remember when I first heard of Melty Blood back in the day. I was just like, it's one of those things where it's like, that can't have been translated correctly. But I guess that is just what it's called, Melty Blood. They've certainly committed to it.
Melty Blood. And they committed to every other word in this title.
This goes back, just going back to our Domino's discussion. This is a thing that's happened in chain restaurant verbiage in the past 10 to 20 years, which is they used to say melted cheese or melting cheese. Now they say melty cheese. I guess that's what's focus tested best. But it's just like, that's so fucking dumb. Why is Jack in the Box saying melty cheese in their ad copy? Why is Carl's Jr. Hardee's talking about melty cheese on the Western Bacon Cheeseburger?
Is it so? I bet you it's so that if they present you food where the cheese isn't basically liquid, they can't be like, it said melting cheese. It's not in the act of melting anymore. Right. It previously melted, perhaps.
Melty could be a little bit more of like it's kind of a catch-all, but I think there's also maybe something to just like melted sounds past tense, so like melty sounding a little bit more active.
Yeah.
Whatever the marketing side has figured out, it's just like now we have to deal with melty. Probably at fucking Domino's, they're talking about melty cheese on their pizza. Let me open up the app again. Sorry, keep going, Heather.
His favorite. His screen time pops up 9 hours in the Domino's app.
Per day.
Yeah. Just looking at, not even ordering, just looking at it, understanding the functions.
Imagine sitting next to somebody on the train who looked like Nick, who was just staring at the Domino's app and just pressing different options.
I totally understand it. I'd be like, you see, everybody, you know what? The pizza tracker is sometimes the only thing we got.
Okay, click the first specialty pizza I clicked on, a hand-tossed Philly cheesesteak. Try your new Parmesan stuffed crust, premium buttery flavored dough stuffed with melty cheese.
You called it. Nick,
real.
This is I'm going to attribute this to your expertise from your other podcast, Doughboys. You have your finger on the pulse with food. To be able to call that is honestly, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was that felt like I was watching Babe Ruth point to the stand.
That was like, yeah, that was like watching Will Hunting solve a math equation. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Babe Ruth in terms of body type.
No, you're shaped like a chocolate bar. I mean, I don't know, it's a
guy. Anyway, that's my title for Courage. Is that insane word salad of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 words.
Jesus Christ.
For the title of that game.
What kind of game did you say that it is?
Fighting game.
It's a fighting game.
I've never played the Melty Bloods.
And also a visual novel.
Okay.
I've never played the Melty Bloods. You ever, as a fighting game enthusiasm, you ever spending time with them?
I did play them at the arcade. They were on the Naomi board. That delicious Sega look.
Yes, yeah. The Naomi board, which is basically the guts of a Dreamcast.
Yeah. So I did play it in the arcade, but I did not play it beyond that. And it didn't stick with me.
Yeah. Well, can you read the full title one more time?
Melty Blood Actress Again, Current Code, : Hologram Summer Again, Try Hermes Blackland.
Block.
That's like a phrase to like activate like a soldier.
Nick, what's your courageous title?
You know, what takes some courage is having a job at a AAA studio, working on AAA games, and deciding to walk away from it with your partner to move to another country to make your own indie solo dev games, and then to have those games come out and be generally regarded as triumphs. That's what Lucas Pope did. And he is responsible for the game and the title that I give to my Triforce of Courage. I think this is just such a wonderful title for a game that evokes exactly what it's about. Papers, Please.
Wow.
What a fucking title.
Yeah.
Tells you exactly what the game is.
Yeah.
And it's such a like, it's not, an immigration office simulator, which I think would, a lot of times someone would take that approach. It's just like, no, this has some poetry to it. I think it's just
Really
I think it's just such
elegant
a great title, and I really like it.
Good game, too.
And a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An excellent game. Lots of fun decisions. Go to the back of the line. This is wrong.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
This is wrong.
Shall we recap about
Yes.
my 3 picks, my Triforce of titles? No One Can Stop Mr. Domino, Final Fantasy, and Papers, Please.
My 3 picks for Triforce of Power: Castlevania Symphony of the Night. For Triforce of Wisdom, it's the Ratchet and Clank series, Rift Apart, Up Your Arsenal, Going Commando, Size Matters, Quest for Booty, just to name some of them. And for Triforce of Courage, Demon's Souls.
Great. For Power, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto. For Wisdom, Near Replicant version 1.22474487139. And for Courage, Melty Blood Actress Again, current code Hologram Summer Again, try Hermes Blackland.
Those 2 in a row. What a nightmare.
I was like, do I speak English?
Yeah, to hear words that you actually know, but in an order that you've never heard is shocking.
Truly disorienting. Do we want to shout out any honorable mentions from our long list? Because I have a few that I would like to shout out. I don't know if anyone else has any.
I got a
do.
couple.
But yeah, but one word title, fantastic title, tells you exactly what the game is about. And it was such an impactful game. Doom, what a great title.
Doom was on my list.
Doom.
And similarly, another FPS, and one that I like more than Doom. I also like these games more than the Doom franchise, but the Doom is also a great title. But Half-Life, I think it's just another great title.
Yeah. On my list earlier, the aforementioned Resident Evil and Biohazard. I think both titles work really, really well.
Yeah.
Super great titles. For Power, I think God of War Ragnarok is pretty fucking
Yeah, it's
cool.
good.
And also just God of War
Yeah.
is an awesome title.
Yes, because you just kind of know, you're like, okay, I'm going to be fucking with some stuff. This is going to
Yep,
be crazy.
yep.
I think Twisted Metal is an incredible title.
It is a really good
Yeah.
title, yeah.
For exactly like what it is, too.
Right,
like,
sure.
A car wreck
Yep.
game that's good shit.
Yep.
And Shadow of the Colossus, I think, is a great title.
Great,
as well.
great
Yeah.
title.
Really good title. I had it on my short list, and I was thinking of picking it. I kind of vacillated because like the Japanese title is Wanda and the Colossus, which is also a good title, and I always was kind of like, is Shadow of the Colossus? I don't know. I'm just talking through my own thinking here, but it almost kind of feels like is it a little try hard to make it Shadow of the Colossus instead of Wanda and the Colossus, which is a little bit more abstract, but it also is like a really poetic sequence of words. So maybe it's an okay localization. I don't know. I'm just torn on it because I like it, but then I'm also like, because it's changed from what the original is. I don't know how. I have trouble wrapping my mind around it. I know I'm not making much sense, but whatever. What else is new?
The 2 titles that didn't make my list that were on my short list are Infinite Undiscovery,
Oh yeah,
which, look, when you're playing a game, you want to find things.
Yeah.
So for a game title to tell you forever you won't
Yeah.
is pretty courageous.
Pretty fun. Pretty fun.
And then in terms of another courage one, it's got Brave in the title. Bravely Default Flying Fairy.
Yeah. That's really, really good.
Pretty good.
other ones just to shout out some totemic games. We talked about Chrono Trigger on the podcast. Great title. The Last of Us, I think, is also just a great title. The Sims, a great title.
Mm-hmm.
The Typing of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's an awesome title. But my actual honorable mentions were Baba Is You, Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together, and Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose Game's great.
That
Yeah.
is really, really fun.
And just in terms of seriously calling out a great fucking title, Perfect Dark
Yeah,
is a great
fuck.
title. And I just want to pour one out for the team that got disbanded that was working on the reboot. But Perfect Dark sounds awesome.
It's a fucking great title. Is that game just never coming out?
It's just never coming out.
Fuck.
Maybe we could attach our brand to it and we could do it.
Get Played presents Perfect Dark.
Dog shit, everybody hates it.
What a horrible industry.
I know.
But then it's just like...
Name a good one.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not specific to what we cover. Any topic you're talking about, you're just talking about fucking the people in power are absolute ghouls.
I'm sure the people in the Doritos flavor industry are like, God, this fucking job sucks.
Yeah.
I think BioShock is a cool title.
Oh, it is a great title.
BioShock's a great title.
Too scary for me, though. Don't like those games too much. A little too scary for me.
Shall we do a segment?
Let's do a segment.
Let's do a segment. I'm bringing back an oldie but a goodie. And I'm tying it to a release that's coming out later this week.
Oh, okay, great.
Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out later this week.
Oh, it does? Jeez.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait. I'm so excited.
You're going to be playing 4 games soon.
My life is really hard. I'm scared about what's going to happen. Because one of these... The thing about Tony Hawk is that I'm not feeling pressured to,
right.
Yeah, sure.
finish that. I'm just playing it. But since Donkey Kong Bonanza is coming out, I thought, why don't we visit the bestiary? I'm going to name some enemies from the Donkey Kong series, and you have to tell me if they're real or if they're fake.
This one's always hard.
This one's hard.
But I'm ready for the challenge.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, this first one. Army.
What? Army?
Army.
Like the word army, like Navy?
Army.
Like Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines?
Yeah, is it spelled like what's the spelling here?
It's spelled ARMY.
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 This sounds like it could be like a mini boss. The thing is, in a lot of the Donkey Kong games, it's like you're not learning on screen what these things are called. You have to refer to a wiki or a manual.
Yeah.
To know the canonical names of them. I'm going to say Army is not real.
I'm going to say it is. Because why would you start off with a negative?
Heather's correct. Army is real. They're like little armadillo guys.
Oh, that's what they're called. Okay. I know the armadillo guys.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they're called armies.
Heather has a point.
I have a point.
Zinger.
Zinger. I hear Zinger and I'm picturing something. I'm picturing
lizard.
a type of enemy. I'm going to say real.
I'm going to say real is a lizard.
Okay. It is real. They're from Donkey Kong Country. So both of you get a point. Heather has 2.
Are these the Stinger guys?
I think so. I didn't get, yes.
Wait, you didn't find out what they are?
Well, I had a list in front of me and they had pictures and I thought I should save the pictures because I know I'm going to get asked about it.
Got it.
And then I didn't save the pictures. I'm having a hard time.
Ranch, can you look up Zinger of Donkey Kong Country and let us know what type of species it is?
Ranch, can you do the job Matt was supposed to do?
There's a lot of these. I'm going to send the list to Ranch, actually.
You're going to make her do this?
It's a wasp. Yes, that's what it is, a wasp.
I'm not going to make Ranch do it. I'm just going to, just so she has the list ready to go.
RC, ever play a Donkey Kong game?
I have not.
Wow.
You know who Donkey Kong is.
I know who Donkey Kong is.
Because we have our segment, obviously, Dude Ranch, where we name some dudes and we see if you know about them. Where are you in the Donkey Kong canon? Did you know any other characters?
No.
you don't know, like, Diddy Kong?
Oh. Yeah. Did we do a Dude Ranch with the Kong?
We might have done it.
We did.
I know we did a Triforce of Kongs at one, but that was another one we did.
Look, we've done a lot of Kong content.
Yeah, and there's more to come. I got to say, we're not going to ever stop talking about the Kongs. Okay, so Zinger, it's 2-1. Here we go. Next one. Necky.
I'm trying not to metagame it. Because we get 2 positives, and then it's like, well, like naturally, like a negative would probably be the what's likely to be here. But I'm trying not to metagame it, trying to take each one individually. Necky
does not sound like a bad guy to me.
Yeah, I don't think Necky is real.
No, incorrect. They're from Donkey Kong Country.
Wow.
I think they're like ostrichy or something.
They look like a eagle.
Oh.
This isn't the mount, is it?
It's
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, yeah, I
it's
know
a
what this one. I know what
vulture.
vulture is. Yeah, yeah.
Vulture.
Okay,
Looking
yeah,
at.
I remember the necky.
All right. Next one. Here we go.
All right, so still 2-1.
2-1. Leggy.
Leggy. Again, try not to metagame it, but now I'm like, is this going to be a thing where they're all real? Is that going to be what his angle is?
Nick,
You're like,
isn't this something? He thinks I have an angle.
he's like trying to play as if you're the Riddler. He's like,
what's he hiding?
No, leggy, again, I mean, I was wrong about necky, but leggy sounds fake.
I'm going to go with a real so we can give Nick a chance to tie.
Well, you don't need to do that.
I'd do it.
The game is tied. Leggy is
Wow.
fake. I thought Army, necky, toss a leggy in there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Next one. Knick-knack.
Knick-knack. I'm trying to picture what knick-knack could be.
I'm going to say fake.
I'm going to go real.
It is real. They're from Donkey Kong Country 2.
Wow. It's like a bag of garbage.
They're like little gnats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Beetles,
I
yeah.
remember these guys.
Okay, great.
Okay, next one.
Heather is now fallen behind.
Yeah, that's correct. 3-2. Nick's in the lead.
Can we say, just for, because it's Donkey Kong, can we say that we each have bananas? So I get 3 bananas and Heather has
Okay,
2
yeah, no,
bananas.
you're right. Wait, no, you're absolutely right, Nick. Nick has 3 bananas and Heather has 2 bananas.
Great.
See, now the game's kind of good.
No, this is good. I like it.
Okay, and so we'll see how whoever has the most bananas.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most bonanza. No,
Whoever has the most bananas wins this bonanza.
that's right. Okay, next one. Clang.
Oh, yes.
Clang is real.
Is real.
It's fake. I made it up.
What?
Wait, really?
I made up Clang.
I'm thinking of a guy. I'm thinking of a metal-mouthed enemy.
I made up Clang.
But Clang is not real.
Wow.
Okay, how about that?
I was certain Clang was real.
I made it up.
Wow. Tied 3-2 bananas. I mean, not tied, but
Stay-
the
stay-
sti-
It's still
yeah.
the score stayed the same.
Stagnant.
The score is tied with itself because
Yeah.
it didn't change. Clump.
real.
Clump. Clang. Clump.
What an amazing podcast. Clang.
Fake.
It's real. The score is tied with, again, 3 bananas apiece.
3 bananas apiece. Clump is alligator
Okay.
with big titties.
He's a busty alligator with an army helmet.
From Donkey Kong Country, or I'm sorry, Donkey Kong 64, rather.
I think he's from Donkey Kong Country 2, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think this may be an up-resed photo, but he might appear in other ones as well.
Right, yeah, because I was just looking at it. It looked like a 3D model, but I guess they do use the 3D models rendered in
All
2D.
right, still anyone's game. Dan Spider.
And spider.
Sounds like it could be a mini boss. It also sounds like some shit that Matt would make up. Dan Spider. Is there a Dan Spider in
gonna say
the Donkey
fake.
Kong franchise?
I'm going to say fake in order to give credit to Matt.
I'm going to say real.
Dan Spider is real.
Hey!
And he's from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. It's just a spider. He doesn't even look interesting.
Dan Spider.
What a
also
cool
feels like they gave up on naming it.
Yeah, I don't know. Dan Spider.
Donkey Kong Jungle Beat again. Just like such a cool design because there was Donkey Kongo, which had the DK bongos they're
Yeah.
using, and then they make a platformer that you play with the bongos.
So that's
Such a cool thing to do
4-3.
with a hyper specific.
4 bananas.
4 bananas for Nick.
3 bananas.
How many more do we have left?
Quite a few.
Oh my God.
Quite a few.
We'll do a handful more because I just think some of these names are funny.
All right, great.
Davy Bones.
Davy Bones,
Real.
fake.
It's tied again. 4 bananas apiece. Heather gets it. Davy Bones is from Donkey Kong King of Swing.
Davy Bones sounded real, but I was like, it sounds too real to be real, if that makes sense. 'Cause, like,
Yes.
that's kind of like a pretty clever pun, but
Yeah.
I overthought it.
Davy Bones is good.
Yeah.
And I liked the way he looked too.
Yeah, he does look cool.
more than Dan Spider. They didn't even try.
Dan Spider.
Just looks like you at least would expect him to look like a guy. You just
Or like
you're-
have funny eyes or
just like
something.
a regular spider.
Maybe give him a hat. I don't know. A spider with a hat? I'm sort of like, that's Dan Spider.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's like seeing a spider in some guy's bathroom, and he's like, "Hey, And you're like, yeah, there's a spider in there. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's Dan Spider. It's a regular-ass spider you named Dan Spider?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
He's like, he's not even doing anything interesting.
No,
he's
yeah.
making a web, catching flies.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It feels also like the mistranslated name to a Spider-Man movie.
Coming soon, Marvel Cinematic Universe, Dan Spider. Colonel Pluck.
Colonel Pluck.
Could be a chicken warrior guy.
Sounds like a boss.
I'm gonna say no.
I think he's real.
He is real. Nick takes the lead 5 bananas to 4. He's from Donkey Kong Country Returns.
He's got like a no eyes chicken. I don't like it.
He looked like he plucked his eyes out, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And you know what? Nick's the winner.
Hey!
All right, I get all the bananas. I love it.
Some of the funny ones we missed out on are Sassy Sasquatch and Ghost Rope. Ghost Rope and Ghost Book. I tried to come up with a fake ghost one, but I couldn't come up with an idea.
Ghost Book is pretty good.
Ghost Book is good.
Pretty good.
I can't wait to play Bonanza.
Me too.
I'm hyped.
You should eat a banana on Friday when it comes out in preparation for it.
I eat a banana every day.
Yeah,
You do every single day?
I
Every
will do it
single
because I
day.
eat a banana every day.
You both eat bananas every single day?
Yeah, I ate a banana this morning.
I eat a banana every day before bed because I've heard that they aid in sleep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't eat a banana yesterday. I had 2 bananas.
You guys in his fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza era over here.
That's this week's Get Played. Our producer is Rochelle Chen. Ranch yard _ Sard. Ranch, you still streaming Silent Hill 2?
I am still chugging through.
What's your stream schedule? Or is it kind of irregular?
It's kind of irregular right now, but right now I try to do afternoons on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Nice.
Check Ranch out, twitch.tv/yard _ Sard. Also our social media. Our music is by Ben Prunty, benpruntymusic.com. Our art is by Duck Brigade Design, duckbrigade.com. Get Played merch, as mentioned earlier, kinshipgoods.com. And check out Get Animate, our sister show on Patreon. Matt, what are we watching this week?
We're starting a new series, an all-new series entitled, is it Birdie Wing?
Birdie Wing Golf Girls Story.
Yeah, Birdie Wing Golf Girls Story, and it's exactly, talk about titles.
Yes.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what it sounds like.
There's a lot of crazy stuff in it already.
I guess.
I'm having a lot of fun, and we'll certainly be having a lot to say about it over at patreon.com/getplayed. The show is on Crunchyroll if you want to watch along.
And you know what? Who got played? You know what? It was me. I'll take one.
Okay. Take
Okay,
one
yeah,
for the team.
sure.
Thanks, Matt.
It was me.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. It's very big of you.
Yeah.
Boom!
That was a HeadGum podcast.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kyle Mooney.
And what's up, everybody? I'm Beck Bennett.
And man, we got something to tell you.
Oh, yeah, we definitely do.
Yes, it's a brand new podcast on HeadGum.
That's right. And it's called What's Our Podcast?
Yep. And that's because we don't have a single idea what our podcast should be about.
Yeah, we don't. So we actually have guests come on and they tell us what they think our podcast should be about, and then we try it.
Yep. Guests like Mark Maron, Jack Black, Brittany Broski, Kate Berlan, Bobby Moynihan,
Meg Stalter and Tim Balls.
Landon Axler,
Joni McGrease.
Reese, and Dender.
And Dender. New episodes released every Wednesday. So subscribe to What's Our Podcast
on YouTube or any of your favorite podcast platforms.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do it right now.
Hi, I'm Alana Hope Levinson.
And I'm Dan O'Sullivan.
And this is The Outfit, the new podcast from Higher Ground and HeadGum.
We're two journalists who are slightly obsessed with the mob and organized crime and other nefarious stuff like that.
Every week, we're going to bring you a story about a mobster. Some you've heard of, some you definitely haven't. But all of them are going to help explain why America is like this.
See, the mob explains all sorts of things, from milk expiration dates to why we got into Cuba to Las Vegas.
Gay bars.
Who knew?
Who knew?
The mob's involved.
All that and more. Subscribe to The Outfit wherever you get your podcasts and watch video episodes on YouTube. New episodes every Thursday.